Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. Let's take a look at our phone here. So we have a general running gear control and repair. Let's go ahead and take this job, shall we? That last one wasn't too bad. They were already pretty in-depth though. I remember Car Mechanic Simulator 2014 started out with very easy stuff like spark plugs, oil changes, air filters, and then it started easing you into other things. This one just throws you right into it. Alright, so repair with parts exceeding 62%. So front drive axle, rear wheel hub, and wheel hub bearings. Holy mother. Alright, let's go ahead and take it for the test drive. Oh my gosh. It's like as soon as you take a job, another one calls in. It's crazy up in here. We've got a very successful mechanic shop, I guess. Alright, so acceleration. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, I hope that damage doesn't really happen and we have to now do body work on that. That would suck. That would be funny if I have to repair that front fender now and headlight. I have to see this car. Please tell me there's no damage. Oh gosh. Maybe my luck, I busted out headlights or something and you gotta fix those now and put it into the body shop and... Oh, I mean that would be kind of cool. Alright, so we have a lot of stuff here that's in yellow, but we have a wheel hub and front axle. Okay. Okay, thank goodness there's no damage to that fender. Okay, there's not real stuff here. So let's move the car. Let's put it on the lifter, shall we? Alright, let's lift her on up. Oh, let me clean out my inventory really quick. I don't like mixing parts from previous jobs. Alright, inventory. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look at the suspension. Examine mode. Alright, we already know. Front drive axle C is bad. And that wheel hub bearing is bad. Alright, so disassemble mode. In order to get to that wheel hub bearing, looks like we're probably gonna have to take the tire off. I'm assuming. And I would have music on, but what I've been doing now with games is I'll put the music on and I'll have like my little Shazam program on my phone listen to it, and if it comes up as like an actual artist, then I don't play it. And unfortunately this game came up with a lot of artists, so I didn't end up using it. Wheel hub bearing. Nice. Wheel hub bearing is out. Can we fix this? No, we cannot. Alright, wheel hub bearing. Let's go buy this. I know it's kind of tedious to go back and forth, but I like to replace each part individually because you don't get yourself all confused. Because what will happen is if you end up tearing everything apart, you forget like what parts you purchased, which parts you need to fix, all that stuff. So alright, so assemble mode. Let's put the new bearing in. Let's put this front drive axle since that one is good. That one's 55% though. Okay, hold on. Let me look at the work order. Front drive axle C. Repair with parts exceeding minimum condition of 62%. Front drive axle C. Which is that one, so I guess we'll put this one back on again. No, because this one is 55%. And it says specifically if it exceeds 62%. So I'm thinking we're probably going to have to replace this one. But I'm going to put it on anyway and just see what happens. I'm not going to put the tire on yet, though. Not going to put the tire on. Alright, so let's take this other front drive axle. See, since we already know that this one is bad. 24%. Alright. It even looks like it was rusted, too. So I'm assuming only the rusted parts are the ones you've got to repair. Alright, let's see. Front drive axle C. Where? Front drive axle C. 70 bucks. Alright, so let's go replace this one, and if it doesn't say that it's fixed, we know we've got to replace that other one too. Alright, assemble mode. Okay, work order. Oh, look, it's fixed. It's fixed, so we don't need to fix that other one. Alright, well, let's get the tires back on then. I'm glad I didn't end up fixing that. I guess it's the only ones that look rusted. Like this dude's tire. This tire has seen better days, guys, but hey, that's not what he's wanting to spend his money on. Alright, assemble mode. I think we've got, yeah, we got that one back on, so we're good. Hey, he doesn't need his tires fixed, so man, that's not what the work order's for. You don't want to spend, you don't want to fix stuff you're not getting paid for. Alright, and the other item was a rear wheel hub. I wonder which one it is. Let's see, toggle body mode. No, toggle conditions mode. That's what we want. Rear wheel hub, it says. That's it right there. Right there, it looks like. Rear wheel hub, I think is what it was. Let's see, toggle conditions mode. Toggle body mode. Yep, it's like right there. Rear wheel hub, perfect. Disassemble. Oh, we gotta take the spring off, it looks like, don't we? So we're gonna have to take this cap off, take this spring off. Rear wheel hub, so we're gonna have to take off the tire. I wonder if I just took those off for no reason. Man, how come they don't give you an air gun in this one, where you can just, you know, like some NASCAR stuff. Rear wheel cap. Alright, so we need this rear wheel hub. What did that say we needed to take off? Rear wheel hub. So let's see, rear wheel hub. So we got to take the brake disc off. What? Oh, we got to take probably the caliper off. Gonna have to take the pads off. Okay, rear wheel hub. Probably gonna take the wheel cap off. Brake disc. There's the rear wheel hub. Holy crap. That's a lot of stuff. Very educational for any of you guys out there wanting to become mechanics. Just don't watch me. Alright, let's see. Where are we? Let's see if we can fix it. Nope. Alright, so we're going to have to go and purchase a rear wheel hub, everybody. Alright, so rear wheel hub. Where do we got it? Rear wheel hub right there. $95. Alright. Let's get this bad boy back on the road. Alright, assemble mode. Rear wheel hub is in place. Just like that. Brake disc. Back on. Brake pads. I love how the brake pads are one piece now. In 2014, you had to place each individual pad back on. I like how it's just a set now. Unless it changes, then that's really going to suck. Alright, let's put that spring back on. I don't even think we needed to take that off. Alright, assemble mode. Oh, wheel. There we go. I was missing a part. I need an air gun for this. I see a compressor laying over there. Alright, work order. Bam, done. Job earned $353, boys. Woohoo! We are on a roll. Alright, let's sell these off. Ka-chow. Bam. Done. Look at that, like a boss. General engine control and repair. Find and fix any running gear. A lot of running gear problems. Find and fix. Car is hard to control. Find and fix all engine problems list. Alright, let's take this job. Let's take this job and kind of see what the deal is with this one here. Alright, so let's take it for our test drive. Well, let's take a look at the work order really quick here. Crankshaft and ignition coil. Outer tie rod. Okay, so we already know the outer tie rod. We already know which one that is. So we're going to stick it on the lift, and maybe we can examine it. No, the phone's ringing again. Alright, let's see. Toggle body mode. Let's see. Suspension. Examine mode. Oh, there it is right there. Outer tie rod is bad. Alright. Disassemble mode. Okay, we need to take this tire off. Let's take the tire off real quick. And then the other one was crankshaft. Alright, outer tie rod. Bam. Okay, let's see if we can replace that. Or fix it. Nope, gotta buy a new one. Okay, let's go get a new outer tie rod. Alright, let's see. Outer tie rod. Where art thou, outer tie rods? Oh, there it is. Cha-ching! Okay, let's go put it back on. And then this next one might be a little challenging here. Let's see, assemble mode. Let's put this back on. Put the tire back on. Man, that tire is rusted. Okay, bam, done. Oops, inventory. Let's check our work order. Perfect. Okay, now crankshaft, R4, and ignition coil. Crankshaft and ignition coil, huh? Crankshaft. I think we're going to have to lower it down to get to those. I'm not sure, though. We'll see. Let's see. Motor. Oh, I just saw it. Where is it? Crankshaft. Come on. Crankshaft pulley. Serpentine. Crankshaft pulley. Alright, let's see. We're probably going to have to tear all of that apart, aren't we? There's the gearbox, R4. And we got to do that on the lifter. Let's see, examine mode. Oh, we've got an ignition coil. That's what's bad there. I'm not seeing anything else that's bad, but I guarantee you it's probably inside there, isn't it? Alright, well, disassemble. Let's go ahead and take off this ignition coil. We already know that that one is bad. Okay, so let's go buy a new ignition coil. Ignition coil, 60 bucks. Ouch. Those are a little pricey. Okay, assemble. Bam. Ignition coil, check. Crankshaft R4. I don't know how to get to the crankshaft. I see the crankshaft pulley. I wonder if we're going to have to disassemble all of this to get to it. Alright, let's disassemble all this and see if we can get to it from here. Learning experience, guys. Learning experience here. This is all new stuff here. Crankshaft pulley. Crankshaft. Accessible from under the car. On lifter. Alright, so let's lift it up then. Oh god. I thought the hood was going to hit the air conditioner. Alright, oh, right there. Crankshaft. Oh, right over here. So let's see. Water pump. Can we spin around? Here we go. Crankshaft R4. Alright, so how do we get that out of there? So we did need to take that apart. Looks like it goes all the way through to here. Gearbox, huh? Alright, we're probably going to have to take this gearbox, which means we got to take the starter off, which means we got to access it from the engine bay. Alright, so let's take the starter off. Alright, now we can lift it back up again. This is where all of your research helps. Alright, let's see. Suspension. We want to get up under here. We need to take this gearbox off. Oh gosh. What did we miss? Oh gosh, we need to take all of these off. Oh gosh, and the tires. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Yes, we have to take all the tires off. Wow, what an ordeal. Let's take this off. Okay, so now we got to go to the other side and take the other wheel off. Man, this is quite... I hope I'm getting paid a lot of money for this one. This one's a very detailed job here. Okay, so that one's off. Let's take this front drive axle off. Okay, now we can take the front drive shaft out. Okay, now we can take the gearbox off. Holy crap, what an in-depth procedure. Kind of gives you a different look for mechanics, doesn't it? Alright, so here we go. Clutch pressure plate. Clutch plate. Do we have to take all of this off to get to it too? Clutch release bearing. Clutch pressure plate. I wonder if we're really having to do this, or if I'm like way over doing this here. The clutch plate. Flywheel. And the crankshaft. I still can't take the crankshaft out. I wonder what we're missing here, that it's not allowing me to take that crankshaft out. There's something else we're missing. Oil pan? Do we have to take the oil pan out? I'm just ripping this car to pieces at this point. Crankshaft still is not able to be coming out yet. Crankshaft. Ah. Wow. You gotta take these off too. Crankshaft. These crankshaft bearing caps. Oh my goodness. And then in order to take this crankshaft off, let's see, examine mode. Yeah, that's definitely bad. But in order to take these off, we have to take the piston accessible from engine bay. Oh my god. Wow. Holy crap, this is some detailed stuff here now, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so engine cover. So in order to get that crankshaft out, it was saying something about having to get some stuff from up here. So we're probably going to have to remove all of these. Oil filter. Engine cover. Oh my goodness. Talk about some serious detail here, huh? I hope I remember where to put everything. There we go. Okay, camshaft. Intake. Engine head. The throttle. The intake manifold. I don't know if we're really needing to get to all this, are we? I'm probably just completely dismantling this thing just because. There we go. Engine head. Alright, the fuel rail. I don't think we need to take the fuel rail and stuff off to get to this thing. It was saying something about the pistons down in there. So in order to take these off, it looks like we're going to have to... Let's raise it back up and see what else we need to get to here. This is a very in-depth job here, guys. Oh, I saw something else I needed to take off. Another crankshaft bearing. Is that it from down here? Yeah, piston. Piston. From the looks of it, yeah, we're going to have to tear all the pistons out to get to this crankshaft here, guys. And in order to get to that, it looks like it's wanting us to take apart some stuff up there. I'm trying to see like what it is it's wanting us to take apart from down here, which are the engine head. So we do have to tear apart the whole engine head. Wow. There's not going to be much left of this thing. So the engine head, we got to take apart. Wow, we got to take the manifold off too. We might as well just rebuild the whole stinking thing at this rate. Oh my gosh, we got to take the whole manifold off too. You know, these are very in-depth work orders for starting out. What happened to the regular oil changes and air filters? It's like having us rebuild motors like right off the bat. Okay, engine head. So we got to take this off. So it looks like in order to take this off, it's wanting us to take something off over here. The timing belt cover. So we're going to have to tear all the timing off too. Take the idle roller off. What else we need to take? There we go. Wow. I hope he's keeping track of all these parts here. So we got to take the timing belt off. The cam gears. The cam shafts. Alright, so the engine head. So we still got to take off the fuel rail. Engine head. Nope, we got to take the spark plugs out. Wow. Now the engine head can come off. This was seriously an in-depth work order. What did I get myself into? There we go. Okay, the engine block is exposed. We could take the pistons out. Camshaft should be able to be taken out now. Alright, so let's lift it back up and let's see if we can pull it out now. Can we... Oh yeah. Whew. All of that just to get that freaking camshaft out of there. Can we even repair it? No, we can't. So we're gonna have to buy a whole new one. Let's make sure the right one we're getting here. Where is it? Holy crap. It's just a, I'm sorry, a crankshaft. I said camshaft. It's a crankshaft R4. So we need a crankshaft R4. 110 bucks. How much am I even getting on this job, by the way? This is nuts. Alright, assemble mode. Alright, next. We can put these back on. God, there is going to be so much reassembly. I will be really shocked if I can remember, like, any of this. I'm really going to be shocked if we don't forget a part. That's what worries me, is about tearing this much stuff apart and then forgetting something. flywheel. Clutch plate. Clutch pressure plate. I'm just really worried about closing all this up and forgetting that one part. And then it's going to be like, car is not complete. You're missing parts. Okay, gearbox. I think we're doing okay, though, guys. I think we're okay. This was an insanely in-depth work order here. Starter. Engine bay. Okay. Okay, drive shaft is back in. Front axle, back in. I'll put the tires on after. Whew. Okay, is there anything else we need to put on while we're down here? Nope, looks like everything else might be from the engine block, or the engine bay compartment. Alright, engine. Okay, so, assemble mode. Let's put this piston back in. Put the piston back in. Wait a minute, wait a minute. It says ignition coil is still not fixed. Crankshaft is done. That's probably because we don't have it put back in yet. It's the only thing I can think of is the ignition coil is not showing fixed because it's actually out of the car right now. Exhaust manifold. This is a lot of work for whatever we're getting for this. Like, what are we getting for this, by the way? I'll have to check once we quit putting on this part here. I sure hope it's like a lot of money. This was a very in-depth work order. Total earned $141 so far. Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Okay, let's put the camshaft in. Put the other camshaft in. Let's put the cam gears on. Cam gear. Let's put the engine head cover back on. We don't want to forget that. Beauteous. Okay, so now we should be able to put the spark plugs back in. One at a time. Nice and easy. Now the ignition coils. Okay, now let's check our work order. It says ignition coil is still not fixed. Let's see. Ignition coil examined by the OBD scanner, which we don't have. So let's check the work order here. Anything with 69% or less. 73, 69, 64. So we're going to have to change out these two as well. So we need 2 more ignition coils. Ah, my computer's over here. We need 2 more ignition coils. Okay, 2 more. I was already messing that up to begin with. All right, assemble 2 more ignition coils. Done. And done. Work order. Bam. Everything is complete. Okay, now we just got to piece it together. Okay. What are we missing here? Timing belt. Timing belt cover. I'm going to forget something. I feel it. We're going to forget something. Water pump. Please do not ever give me another crankshaft job again, or I will be very angry with this game. Timing or serpentine belt. Belt tensioner. Serpentine belt A. What else are we missing? Oh, starter. Anything else that we're missing here, guys? The tires. Okay, let's put these tires on real quick, and I think we're good to go. And I think we are good to go. I'm hoping. Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers, guys. This is it. This is it. Alright. Work order. Car is incomplete. What did we forget? I knew we were going to forget something. Assemble mode. What's in my inventory? The oil pan. That's right. Let's raise it back up again. Completely forgot the oil pan and oil. We just completely left it open. Best mechanics right here, guys. Best mechanics. Okay. Now let's try. Car is incomplete. What else are we missing? Oh. The fuel rail. Oh my gosh, we gotta lower it back down again. We forgot the fuel rail. Alright, assemble mode. Back here. Oh, and the intake manifold. Yeah, only a few major parts here. Oh, and the throttle. No big deal. No oil in the engine. Oh my gosh. Okay, so where do we get oil? Oh, I think we've just got to click right up here and we could just put oil in it. There. Is that good? Oh, I guess all those cha-chings mean that the work order is done. $381 for that job? Are you serious? Ugh. All right, I quit. $381. I'm just gonna go slam my head onto these rims over here for 381 bucks for how long that took. That's crazy. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed some more Car Mechanic Simulator 2015 when we come back. I think we're gonna do some sloppy steering. We'll see you guys then.